Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Super Reaction Bros. And on today's episode, we're taking a look at the first trailer for the documentary For the Love of Spock, directed by Leonard Nimoy's son.
Yeah.
Now,
I forgot his name.
I forgot his name too. Freaking see the nerds there. His name is.
Well, you look it up on your phone real quick. You can do that.
Oh, we'll look
real
up
fast.
We'll look up later. You can probably add it, post it out.
Whatever.
But it's from the. Aside from that, this is an important documentary because, like I said, he directed it, and it's all, of course, all about Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah.
And
his character Spock.
And pretty much his time being the guy known as Spock.
Spock. You know how many people have changed. How many people he doesn't realize he's changed. You know, with their lives with his character. I mean, I can't even speak. They actually brought this on The Big Bang Theory too. That's what's really cool because it showed how Sheldon's character, pretty much, that was the character he grew up with. That was the character he could connect with. Mm-hmm. You know, and they had a really good. It wasn't like emotional scene, but it was a good heartfelt scene where it's like what Spock really meant to him. You know, and they really did show that. You know, on the episode of Big Bang Theory. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I mean, look it up and find it. But it's gonna be interesting to see this because, like I say, this character is just a phenomenal character.
Yeah,
you know? It's
somebody. Yeah.
You know, and I mean, and yeah, I know even pretty much it must have been difficult even for Zachary Quinto pretty much who now plays in. There's still like a younger version of the same character.
But he does a good job.
But he does a good job. He brings a character that Leonard Nimoy brought to life. You know, the one character. You know, he's just a great actor.
And that Spock gets Uhura.
Yeah, that Spock gets Uhura.
Yeah. Big plus for Spock, Kelvin timeline wise.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's check this out.
Let's check out this trailer for the Love of Spock.
The review that Variety gave us when we first went on the air in September of 1966. Star Trek won't work.
That's when he was doing it for the newer film.
What was your impetus for this project? Where did it start?
In November of last year, I approached Dad about the idea of doing a documentary on Spock as a part of the celebration of the anniversary of the original series. And the minute I suggested this to Dad, he was in.
When word came out today that actor Leonard Nimoy had died, the president said, "I love Spock."
I started acting about 8 years old, and I suddenly decided that I liked it enough to want to make a career of it, so I came to California in 1949.
I loved Leonard. Leonard and I came from a lot of similar backgrounds.
He was a multifaceted individual. He was never just Spock to me, even growing up.
He had a ubiquitous curiosity about everything going on in the world.
Prior to Star Trek, I never had a job that lasted longer than 2 weeks. Never. 2 weeks.
People asked me what it was like living with Spock. And for the most part during that period, he'd come home at night, eat his dinner, memorize his lines, and then just go to sleep.
He was trying so hard to get this career going. It took a toll on his family life.
That he was occasionally Leonard-like, but mostly he was Spock.
Everyone feels a little bit like an outsider. I would argue the most interesting people seem to.
I think people recognize themselves in him.
One of the things that I really respect about your dad was his love and affection for the fans.
To create a character who leaves a mark on the society that strikes a chord that resonates. Leonard Nimoy did that.
Well, he was a self-made Renaissance man.
He made the world stand up and listen.
Fascinating.
If there was a word you would use to sum up or describe my dad, what would that be for you?
Noble, dignity, artist,
integrity.
Humble.
The first word that does come to mind is loving.
Love. It's definitely just love.
Have been and always shall be your friend.
Adam Nimoy, there he goes. September 9th.
God damn, it gets you right here a little bit.
God,
you know,
you're
like,
it gets you. It gets you like right there. I felt myself tearing up.
I was trying to hold it in, but no. It's a very powerful character, and he's brought so much love to it. you know, and how it's changed everybody's lives.
You can cry if you want
I'm
to.
holding it in still.
Don't worry. I'll push away the plate of onions I have over here.
No, but it really shows the love he had, pretty much, not only for the fans but for his work, and what he really brought to the character, and just showing that's what he said. I love how they showed not only the people he's worked with, but even the people who grew up with this, other actors and directors and stuff like that, and it's just like, wow, you're just like.
And it shows too, which I like about documentaries, is that it never just is never just a behind the scenes special. It's a what makes a documentary great is getting all the details, all on film, all the little things here and there, and everything that we the director knows that people want to know, want to see. Some documentaries don't do that. Some documentaries just like trash on one thing, or other documentaries just don't capture everything we want to know.
Yeah,
this one, from the looks of it, it does it right.
And I think what the thought that they had going, especially with the son, was it was going to be mainly focused on how Spock changed your life. How has Spock done this, with people? But then when he passed, it seems like it changed a bit to where how not only has how Spock changed your life, but how does the actor himself change your life? How has he brought this character to life? It's like what he's brought,
and it also showed why he wasn't really perfect either.
He wasn't.
He had family troubles. He when first getting this role, he wasn't focused on his family. He was focused on making sure his job stuck. Because as you heard earlier, when he first started acting, he would only get a job for a couple of weeks, and that was it.
No, not even that. Like he said, 2 days. It was like the most he worked was like 2 days, and that was it. But it's like he showed that he had family problems, but the reason he was doing it is because he was trying to make a living. He was trying to become an actor.
Leonard Nimoy, like nowadays, you have a bunch of like actors, mainly in sci-fi and comic book movies, who love their fans, who appreciate everything. Like John Barrowman comes to mind. He loves everybody who comes to his panels. Things like that. People
he enjoys the fans.
Like, oh my god, how many times Supernatural cast comes? Every time they just consider him family. I mean, he was one of those first people. My point is, he's one of those first people, those sci-fi actors, to really like appreciate you, the fan, for watching this, for listening, for being curious, for dedicating so much for changing your life. Nowadays nowadays that's so common.
It's common.
Back when around Star Trek and other sci-fi stuff came out, that was still rare.
It was rare. I mean, perfect example as well is that. Remember, they even did an interview with when I saw the film. Was it the Captains, and this was when Star Trek was coming out, the newer one. Yeah. And they sat down with all the captains, all the from Next Generation to Kirk, and they sat down and asked them, and they asked, even when they talked with Shatner, even he's like, when they started going to these cons, and he's like, I didn't realize the fandom we had behind this. I didn't realize how many people still enjoyed what we brought.
And like I said, Nimoy was that one guy who saw that and was.
He also saw that, and he's
and was so humbled by it, and he God damn it, choking me up right now. And, he loved it so much.
Yeah, he loved it he loved it a lot, and that's why I said, especially with Shatner, he's like he saw saw it as well, and they both took it in like, okay, they're appreciating what we're doing. Yeah, you appreciate the fans, what they've done to the fans,
Yeah, I mean, he's the one who started. I mean, think about it. Where are we at? We're 400 subscribers in. Yeah. And 398 because we can't count our own accounts. But we're 398 subscribers in, and I've learned from watching panels, from watching cons, from watching other actors. I learned that you have to appreciate the positive, and you have to appreciate the negative. Because you know why? Somebody's giving you fucking attention on the internet.
Yeah, they're giving you attention. They're giving you the thought of their mind, whether it be good, bad, evil, whatever you want to call it. But it's like we appreciate it. At least you took the time of your 5 minutes or 10 minutes of your time just to watch a video or watch this person on screen. Giving them your attention. Whether you give them a bad or negative review, it's like you're giving them your attention. You know, but
Yeah,
Spock really,
take it all in, yeah.
for his character though, it just changed so many people's lives. That's why I said watch that Big Bang Theory episode, because it really, I got choked up a little, because even for Sheldon, that was like his father figure.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So.
Other than that though,
before we start crying,
we're definitely gonna check out this documentary. Easily gonna check out this documentary. So, if you like us enough, hit the like button. If you want to comment on this video, comment on it. If you want to share this video to the world, share it. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else, you can hit the subscribe button.
Yeah. If you want to see any of our past videos we've done in the past, or if you like this video and want to see more of what we've done, click down below, check out our last video, or just check us out fully. Go to our channel and check it out and see what we brought. So.
Today's episode question, favorite, I don't know, I was going to say Spock, but favorite Leonard Nimoy, not role, but favorite Leonard Nimoy moment.
No, continue.
That's it, favorite Leonard Nimoy moment.
For me, it would be just, if Spock was one of your inspirations, you know, why was he inspiration to you?
Yeah.
You know, what, how did he change your life? So, I mean, comment down below, let us know.
But for now, though, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
Live long and prosper, my friends.
Yes. See ya.
Later.